What's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday, an action-packed Sunday. As you guys know, Power came out this weekend, as well as we got a new episode of Real Housewives of Potomac, and that is why we are here right now, to do a quick recap for the Real Housewives of Potomac. I didn't even really fill up my notes for the Housewives of Potomac. You can see that, like, it's not a lot going on. It really won't fill out until episode 14 is when they will be on their official trip, which is going to be in France. So let's just talk about all of the small fish for a second before we get into the sharks. We'll talk really quickly about Candiace. Karen kind of tried to bring up, you know, this supposed huge argument that happened between Candiace and Chris at this event, which was the close of last episode 12, was this faux, fake, foolish argument that Chris and Candiace supposedly have. And I actually saw the tail end of that conversation before this episode started. And she just had that little piece of tissue that she kept pushing into the corner of her eyes. Just kept pushing it. Like, girl, you is not crying. You are not crying. I don't care how tight you fold that tissue up. You are not crying. There are no tears, because this is all bull crap. Like, what is you so upset about? Like, yeah, you a spoiled brat. Everybody knows that. Anyway, she's telling Karen about it, and Kendall was there. They were having a petty, and Kendall told her, well, you know, it doesn't seem that far-fetched. You know, I've only known you for a short period of time, but you do seem like you might be a little bit spoiled. And she was like, yeah, I get that. But coming from him, I'm like, And Karen just told her straight up and down, girl, what you said to him don't even compare to what he said to you, and you need to get it together. There's some levels you don't go below, and this is it, and you need to work on that. And you know, Candiace is like an old bobblehead doll. She loves the, you know, it's, anyway, they go to see a consultant about a lawyer about the prenup and what they both have to offer, what they're both putting on the table. Basically, Candiace has promises and Chris has half of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And nothing from nothing leaves nothing. One thing I don't like about Candiace and Chris' relationship is that she tells a lot of jokes at his expense. And I don't know if she does that because she's nervous, or she just doesn't really have anything of depth to say or valuable to say. I don't know if that's why she always does it. But the little things that she has to say about Ashley are spot on. So it's not like the girl is stupid. I don't know. She just seems like she takes every opportunity to kind of, you know, just take a little jabs at him. I've noticed that. You guys tell me if you've noticed this. She is routinely undercutting him, and no matter how slight, at all times. Okay. First of all, Ashley's having an open mic at Oz. Obviously she has not checked into what open mic nights consist of. It is anybody and everybody who can come inside your building and get on that microphone. Like, it, you know, street urchins, derelicts, you know what I'm saying, crackheads, like, anybody can come and get on the mic. Like, you, next mic night, you might need some parameters. Anyway, her ultimate goal is to pair up with her brother, who's an artist, to write an original song for Michael, and she's going to sing it at the open mic. Now, she prides herself into being a bit of a singer. She is not. She is absolutely not. But she is hoping that this song will warm him up to wanting to put all of those worms in her belly. And you know, she's decided, I love Michael with all my heart. I'm not giving up on this. I'm gonna warm him up. And she's wondering if her mom is gonna come because they haven't spoken in a couple of months. Evidently, mom is doing fine since they cut her off. She's there. She's got her wig on. She's pulled together. She seems like she's clean and tidy. So wherever she's staying, they've got running water. She seems like she's doing okay, and she don't seem like she's salty at all. Now, of course, she's looking for Michael. Michael had to take a last-minute business trip, and so he only gets to the open mic event just in time, like 30 minutes after he was supposed to be there, and they finally get on the mic and do their song. She's in the confessional the whole time talking about how much she loves him, and then Sheila, who Michael has been dodging because let Ashley tell her he doesn't want to be fake and phony. See, me, y'all know I believe in the shooter on the grassy knoll. And I really think that Ashley and her mom are working Michael. That's what I think. Now, y'all know I am prepared to be wrong. But it really looks like Ashley and her mom are working Michael. To whatever end, they really, really seem like they're working him. Ashley's on one side, the mom is on the other, and she physically, first of all, she insists on sitting next to him, but then she physically pulls that chair, his chair. Come over here, Michael, you know, make him a little closer to her. He's not really talking to her. He's being cordial, but let Ashley tell her he's not engaging as much as he normally do with the hugs and the, you know, affection and all of that stuff because, he don't want to be fake and phony with her. But I'm just like, I think he know y'all working him. I think he's gotten a slight hint. Oh, I think that's thunder and lightning. A slight hint that you guys are working him and he is not here for it. But they continue to work. She does the song and he comes up. It seems like he's happy about the song and gives her a little peck, a little smooch. You know, good luck, Ashley. I really hope you and your mom can find your own success, and you don't have to depend on the success of somebody else. It's really kind of a bad look what you and your mom doing to Michael, if you ask me. Now, don't get me wrong, he ain't my favorite, but it really, really looks like you and your mama rolling this man, and that's all I gotta say about that. Okay, so Karen, after she goes and has her mani-pedi with Kendall and Candiace, she decides she's gonna sit down and have lunch with Gizelle, and her and Gizelle do what they typically do. It's clear to me that these ladies are working together to create storylines that keep the show's momentum going. Karen and Gizelle are friends. They clearly like each other. They've decided to do all of these things to, I think, keep the storyline going. I don't really see an angry or serious bone of contention between Gizelle and Karen. I do not. I see quibbling. I see silly arguing. I see cheap jabs for easy laughs, but I don't see them having actual anger towards one another that is of any value, or not value, but because I guess it is valuable to the show relevance, but that has any depth to it whatsoever. It's fugazi. It's fugazi. Like, it's clear that it is fugazi. However, Gizelle's viciousness is not. Later on, after she gets the invitation from Monique to go to Paris, she is talking to Robin and Monique at the table at the open mic, and she is shading Karen being broke and can't go, and no luggage, and Louis Vuitton, and Candiace can't borrow the luggage, and The girl is really, 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 really mean. Like I said, I can't imagine being her, what kind of first lady she was. I can't imagine it. But anyway, so Karen and Gizelle do that. Meanwhile, they're at lunch. The Mime comes up because Monique has decided, when Chris offers her the gift on their date night, to do whatever she wants, go wherever she wants, he'll pay for everything and take care of the kids and make sure everything is copacetic with them. She decides to be real creative and send a mime to the ladies to express in French and in English that she wants them to come. Robin has already got her mime. Now here Gizelle is with her mime, and they so busy quibbling back and forth, and they're both very self-involved individuals anyway. The man couldn't even get an invite. Like, he had to run them down at some other time to get him the invite. So later on, we see Karen at the open mic. Her and Gizelle kiss and fine. Like I said, they fine. They are completely okay. They're fine. Robin, of course, wants to be heard and relevant, and she has picked Monique and she has picked Karen to create this relevance for herself. I'm just mad that you lied to me about it, and then you don't even have the, like, girl, let it go. Let it go. Nobody likes that. First of all, you got so much voice with Karen. You don't even have voice with your own son. You sitting there with with your two sons at the house, and I think they had a friend over. The little boy seemed like he can't be one of her children because he was so respectful and so sweet. Meantime, she trying to figure out what it is he wants to eat, and her son, her middle little baby, is like, though what he will not do is try to get my mama that she works for us. I want a pear. She was like, D, would you like something there? I want a pear. She talking to the other boy, would you like something that I can get you some cereal? Or, I would like a pear. I want a pear. Give me a pear. I want a pear. He was not finna let his mama talk to no other child in his presence. He is like, what you will not do is come up here and try to commandeer my mama. But you ain't got no voice for your own children and your own husband at your own house. But you around here trying to make Karen own up to a lie that's now, what, 3-4 weeks old probably? Like, girl, goodbye. Good night. Take a nap. Anyway, so let's see. So that was Karen, and then her and Karen just kind of went back and forth and back and forth. It was just nonsensical. Like, whatever. It solves nothing. Nada. Let's talk about Monique. Monique, like I said, goes on a date with Chris. This is the second, third, or fourth time he has mentioned putting him first, remembering him, make sure she don't forget about him. He's a big boy, okay? And she's an itty-bitty girl. And when you got a big, strong boy and an itty-bitty girl, you can get a lot of things done acrobatically. Okay? I'm pretty sure they are really, really enjoying each other. Okay? And maybe that's translating over to a little bit more possession from him. Maybe she has spoiled him. I don't know. But there seems to be a reoccurring theme with him. He continues to pipe up about making sure she don't forget him, making sure she remembers him, making sure she do what she's supposed to do for him, that type of thing. So I just want to point that out. They talk about Cherise, the fact that she haven't talked to Cherise and it's bothering her. Chris, like I said, gives her the gift of taking care of the kids while sending her on a trip for her 34th birthday. And she goes, "You gonna make me cry." Anytime somebody say, "You gonna make me cry," that's their cry. Like, that's what they do instead of actually crying. When you can't cry, like you don't have the emotions to cry, but you feel like a cry is necessary, you say stuff like, "Y'all gonna make me cry." No, we're not. We're not gonna make you cry. You're not gonna cry. There's nothing to cry about, and we all know it. Like, let it go. Anyway, so she does cute little inappropriate things. I think she knows she has to. She just, like I said, she decides to go to France, and her and the kids, those kids are beautiful. They're beautiful, beautiful children. And both of them got Chris's nose. You know, he got a nose that's kind of like a little bit like a turtle, like, you know, like it's sloped funny. anyway, they do invitations, and she gets really creative and gets the Mime together and all that and sends that out. Well, Gizelle, she also decides that she is going to go over and talk to Sharice. So she goes over to Sharice's house and talks to Sharice. I was just like, Sharice obviously feels like she is being left out, or she is being left behind. A lot of times when you shine a little bit brighter than someone else, and they have some insecurities, or they're used to being the ones that shine, they project it onto you. So you're projecting onto her that she is coming up on you, you know what I'm saying, trying to steal your shine with your friends. At least this is how you come across with Gizelle and Robin. With her, you make it seem like she wasn't including you. I don't know. It seems contrived. It seems a lot like a lie, and it seems like you're trying to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? You putting 20 on 10. That's what it seemed like to me, Sharice. And it did seem like Monique's tears were genuine when she said, gosh, I ride harder for you than anybody. And Candiace kind of co-signed that last week. So it seemed genuine. And her saying, I wasn't expecting to cry today, talking about Sharice. I was like, y'all with these fake tears. Now, honestly, I think Monique was hurt. But I also think Monique, like Ashley, you know what I'm saying? Y'all playing the game. Y'all playing the game, and you know, but may the best man win, in my opinion. Like, these girls are smart, and they are cunning, and they are all ambitious. And when you put all of that together, you don't really know what's genuine and what's not genuine, but it did seem like it was genuine. And she told her, I really felt like you was trying to renew your friendship with Gizelle. And y'all don't remember 2 seasons ago, it might have been the first part of last season, Sharice and Gizelle had a vicious falling out. Like, for real falling out about Gizelle saying some stuff that Sharice didn't want her to say. So, you know, when Monique tells her she thought she was trying to mend it with them, and she was going to forget about it, she didn't need her no more. You know, Sharice was like, oh, no. But like I said, we don't really know who is genuine here between the two of them. We don't really know yet. So we're going to put a pin in that. When they finish talking, Gizelle texts regrets for her and her wife, which is Robin. She's not coming to Paris because you couldn't even speak to me, so why would I come to Paris with you? And this includes Robin as well. Neither one of us are going. If I ain't going, Robin ain't going. You know what I'm saying? That's my boo. Okay. If I ain't going, she ain't going. So later on, when they are all together at the open mic, Monique comes and graciously decides that she is going to pull Gizelle aside. Of course, Gizelle acts like a complete and utter bitch. You know, to me, when people cut you off, or they waiting to speak, and when they first start speaking, it's an immediate slight. It's an immediate insult. Like, you've just wrecked the whole conversation. Like, there's no way for us to continue talking legitimately if you're going to continue talking to me in this conversation like I'm beneath you. That right there is not going to work. And I like the way Monique handled it. Gizelle knows she got to go on the trip. You got to go on the trip because you're a part of the show. If you don't go on the trip, then you're going to be cut from the show. So quit acting, girl. Then we get back to the table, and she tries to talk to Robin. And Robin is looking at Gizelle the whole time like, you tell me what you want me to do, and that's what I do. If you say you don't want me to go, I won't go. Now, I probably won't be able to afford a trip to France, considering, you know what I'm saying, we rebuilding our credit back at home. And my boy's bad as hell. I would love to be in Paris. But if you say don't go, girl, I won't go. You know, and Monique again gives a wonderful apology. Fake, phony, fugazi, or not, it still was a good apology, you know. And this was on the, you know, on the cusp of Robin trying to cuss Karen out. You know, like, you just gonna be negative with everybody, like. So of course they gonna end up going, because like Gizelle told her, I'm hanging out with Robin. I'm not coming to hang out with y'all. And that would be fine with me, because I would ice her out of everything. I would ice her out. I promise you, I would ice her out. I would. Oh, listen. I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into that. But let me trust and believe she would know she was iced out. That is season 3, episode 13, Mime Your Own Business. Again, it was not a great episode. That's what's happening. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Put it down below. Y'all think that Candiace shades tells jokes at Chris's expense? What do y'all think about Monique's husband continuing to mention that he wants to be put at the top of the heap? What do y'all think about Ashley and her mama? Oh, y'all, please, let's talk about that. Let's please talk about that down below. Has anybody checked out Gizelle as First Lady? Has anybody talked to anybody who was in the church with Gizelle? What kind of First Lady was she? I would love to know. Okay, you guys, that is it for me in the Real Housewives of Potomac. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and until next time, honeybees, mwah, mwah, mwah.